it's about that check, boy.
Now near side, Pettet shot through traffic, blocker, save, rebound, score, and the Badgers win it in overtime!
All right, lads, welcome back to yet another podcast of the Lawn Chair Lads. As always, it's an honor and a privilege to be here. My name is Connor, the man to my virtual left now.
Oh, should I introduce myself? Yep, I'm Trevor.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
I thought you were going to introduce me as well, and I was just going to...
We were debating this last time because we didn't know, like, are we big enough that, people kind of know our names yet? But I don't know. We'll see. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but in our last couple of podcasts, I've been putting a bunch of Harry Styles music either at the start or the back. I
have not noticed that.
You haven't? Dude, I've put it in like the last 5 videos.
Oh, I didn't know that was Harry Styles.
I'm not going to lie, like, I've never really felt like too comfortable with Harry Styles, but lately, I don't know what it is. He has some catchy tunes, I will admit.
He was One Direction. He wore a dress. That was pretty cool. And what else did he do this year or last year?
He's had some moments, but generally speaking, some of his songs are catchy. I'll give him credit. I
like the wait. Did he sing the Watermelon one?
Yeah.
I like that song.
Okay, you know what? I'll put that one at the end of this one then. Okay.
Yeah, I like that song. It's catchy. I think I have it on my playlist actually. But
yeah, it's a catchy song. It really is. Anyways, we do have a special guest on today.
Yeah, we should probably get to that part.
Yeah, we should get to that. I guess that's probably a good idea.
The important part.
Her name is Brette Pettet. She played for basically all of our high school career at Shattuck St. Mary's, which is where guys like Crosby have played. McKinnon went. There's a number of guys who went on top of female athletes as well. She got the honor to represent Canada in the U18 Women's World Championship and is now the captain of the University of Wisconsin Badgers, going into her final, or I guess is in her senior year. So first off, big shout out to her for coming on.
I don't know how we keep getting these big people because we should say we just did hit double digits. That's pretty impressive on our part because we've been grinding. We got our space. We don't need the space heater now, but we got a space heater.
That's when you think about it, we've actually made some pretty good progress. We went from going in from a garage, and now we're both indoors. So
to our bedrooms, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's crazy how things work out, man. It really is. But anyways, so she should be coming on in the next couple minutes. It's gonna be interesting to see. Again, I know we talked to Lawson McDonald a couple weeks ago about his experience with hockey and playing hockey during COVID. But she has kind of a different story because she moved away from home at quite a young age, right? She was like 12 or 13 when she left. So it should be interesting to talk to her about that.
Yeah, that's kind of the dream, though, if you think about it, because as you said, she came up from she went to high school to play hockey, right? And when we were kids, that was one of the things you wanted to do, right? Like
for sure,
go out and play hockey professionally, and now she's able to do it. I mean, back in the day when I thought I was good playing Swansea hockey, I thought I was going all the way. But
it's crazy, especially like it's kind of, we should explain, like, it's kind of different in the States compared to here, right? Like, she's originally from Nova Scotia, right? So in the States, they actually offer I guess like scholarships for high school, or they offer like free education for prep schools and stuff like that. But pretty crazy. Anyways, pleased to be joined now by Brette. Thanks for coming on. We appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, no worries.
So you went to St. Mary's in Minnesota, which is the same place as guys, again, as we said, like Crosby, McKinnon. There's the list goes on and on. First off, can you, I guess, just tell us kind of what that whole experience was like, and especially moving away from home at such a young age as well, right?
Yeah, so I actually went to Shattuck St. Mary's for 8th grade. So I was, I think, 12 turning 13 at the time. So left my family pretty young and made the transition to start school there for the next 5 years to play hockey and then further my education as well. So as you mentioned, it kind of has a great track record and stuff like that. So I'm from Nova Scotia, and having players like Sidney Crosby and his sister, who I spoke with and kind of recommended Shattuck to me, was definitely an advantage and something that I wanted to pursue, and just follow in players' footsteps like that. So it was definitely a great opportunity and opened up a lot of windows for me.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying because I can kind of relate to it a lot, right? I know I played junior last year, and we still had a lot of guys who came in from Russia, guys who came in from Kazakhstan. And it was kind of interesting to talk, like, I'm sure it was probably a tough transition for you as well, right? And moving away at such a young age and kind of being independent. But you also got a chance to represent Canada, I know, in the under 18 Women's World Championship. Can you talk about that, I guess, for a second, and just tell us what it was like going into a new country and what that whole experience was like?
Yeah, for sure. So obviously, like growing up playing hockey, I had two older brothers who both played hockey as well. So growing up and kind of watching Team Canada and the World Juniors every year, stuff like that, the Olympics, it was obviously always a dream for me to play for Team Canada someday if I could and get the opportunity to represent my country and put on the jersey. So, playing for them for the under 18s in Czech Republic was an absolute honor. It was definitely something I won't ever forget, and just an experience that I can't really compare anything else to. Getting to represent your country on any stage, any level is a pretty big honor and just an exciting feeling. So, having my parents be able to go over and watch as well was just extremely exciting for me and my whole family and my team. So it was definitely an unbelievable experience.
Yeah, like you really kind of just show, like, I mean, we were talking about this earlier, when me and Connor were young, you wanted to be that kid who was captain of the team and then go on to do these great things, and you've definitely proven that.
Thank you.
So how do you feel about this upcoming season, during COVID and I guess the lockdown, and kind of how is it going to change, because you're a senior now, so how has it kind of changed the process from previous years to now?
That's a great question. I think there's no real explanation for this year or no real path to follow, which is kind of difficult. I think in the past we can kind of look off other years to help guide us through, and especially as captains and in our leadership core, just kind of look off of and stuff like that. So this year's been a little difficult in that sense, just trying to figure it out as we go with COVID rules and having our season kind of shut down for a little bit. We had a positive test, and then before you know it, 6 or 7 people are testing positive. So it's just stuff like that we kind of have to take as we go and try not to let it get to us too much, and just kind of keep an open mind with it all. I think to begin with, we weren't even sure if we'd have a season. So I think right now we're just excited that we're playing games. We're back together, and we've got a big weekend coming up this weekend. So right now we can't really ask for any more. It's good. So we just got to keep our fingers crossed and hope that there's no bumps along the way.
So I know, obviously, again, you're in your final season now as a senior. Can you just give us, a bit of an idea as to what the plan is for next season? Are you planning on going to maybe the NWHL, or maybe taking a coaching role? Like, what's kind of the plan here?
Yeah. So I guess originally I planned on graduating this year and maybe trying to play a year in Sweden, and just kind of broaden my horizons there and grab the opportunity available. But we actually, because of COVID, we were granted another year of eligibility. So I've made this decision, I guess, maybe a month or 2 ago. We just had to work out some logistics that'll actually be able to get another year here at UW. So I do just kind of found out recently, which is really exciting. So I get to come back for another year. And kind of go after the same goal. So it's obviously really exciting to get another year here, and definitely hopefully a more promising season with more games and stuff like that. So I'm excited for sure.
Wow, yeah, that's great. I can't believe I don't know if they did this here in Canada, because I know a lot of people that play on like university basketball teams, but to have an extra year of eligibility is a really cool experience.
For sure.
So I just have one other question that just came off the top of my head. So, obviously the pandemic happened, hockey was shut down, not only for like you guys, but also for the younger kids. So how do you think that's going to impact them? Do you think more kids are going to want to drop out or more are going to want to play?
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough one. I think maybe originally people are going to get discouraged, and I mean, that's normal. This is a kind of a crazy time. So we're going through unnavigated territory right now, and there's not really an easy answer to most things. So I think it's definitely expected for people to be frustrated and maybe have that feeling for a little bit of, wanting to put away their skates or whatever it may be. But I think, I mean, now, especially for us, we're kind of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel with this stuff. And, hopefully, it's hard to say in the next year or so things will straighten out. So, I think that hopefully kids are still finding ways to enjoy hockey, whether it's outside, playing road hockey and stuff like that or whatnot. But it's obviously a tough time, so it's hard to say.
Yeah.
All right. Well, last question before we let you go. I don't know if you're big into basketball, but we're kind of trying to make it a tradition, I guess, on this podcast to answer the big question. Who do you think is better, LeBron or Jordan?
Jordan.
See, perfect. There you go. All right, Brett. Well, hey, we appreciate you doing this. We appreciate you taking the time. And hopefully, again, good luck in the rest of the season. And hopefully we can do this again down the road.
Thank you. Take care.
Yeah, thank you.
Perfect. So a bit of interesting how she was saying that, number one, I guess she does have an extra year of eligibility. And it looks
that's really cool. I didn't know they were doing that.
Yeah, I heard,
really cool.
heard something about it, but I wasn't sure if it was like confirmed yet or not. But it's definitely going to be, it's kind of interesting because again, you have to understand. I know everyone kind of generally speaking understands. Obviously, you are a student athlete when you go to college, right? So it's kind of interesting because you have to take, if I'm not mistaken, you have to get 4 credits in order to be eligible to play college sports at the Division I or Division III level, whatever it may be. But it's going to be interesting to see like what, I guess, what her kind of plan is as far as education too, right? But interesting stuff.
That's a good point. So they're probably going to have to take another bunch of courses. Yeah,
and I don't really know how it's going to apply, I guess, to her degree as well, right? I guess maybe go for some honors degree or something like that. But anyways.
Oh, like a minor in something. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, that wraps up another podcast. As always, you can find us on Instagram and YouTube at The Lawn Chair Lads. Again, huge shout out to Brett for coming on. We really, really do appreciate it.
Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high.